Okay, so we're talking about visualization for weight loss, and this might not be what you think it is. So, some people get the idea that you have to visualize your thinner self for you to be successful, and I guess that would help. But what I'm talking about is having some sort of tangible item that you've created that contains all of the things that you associate with your new life that you're hoping for yourself. Because what these things are going to serve as is your long-term motivation that will get you through the short-term struggle. And there will be a short-term struggle for a brief period while you're adjusting and making these changes. So for instance, if you are an emotional eater and you are in the middle of a craving cycle and you are really, really struggling with not eating and you're working your coping tools and you're just like, this is really, really hard, and I don't know if I can do this, and I just want that piece of cake or whatever that thing is, that bowl of chips. This is one of the things you can create. This is sort of my old school thing that I created, I think it was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. And it's just something that I did on, I think, like a Microsoft Word document, made it pretty, and laminated it at like FedEx. But it's something that you can sort of keep with you in a study, in your kitchen, on your fridge, or somewhere that's close by that reminds you all the reasons why you're doing what you're doing. For you guys that are more tech savvy, you can use a program like Canva, Canva. So it goes on your computer, or you can download it as an app and create a really beautiful visual tool that contains all of your uniquely motivating factors for why you're making this weight loss change, why you're doing this lifestyle change in the first place. So obviously, yeah, I want to look better and I want to feel better and fit my clothes better. All that stuff. Yeah, everybody wants that. But the things that uniquely motivate you and that are going to get you through those craving cycles and those tough moments in the initial stages after weight loss surgery are things like, I don't want to have to purchase a seatbelt extender on a plane. I don't want to have an uncomfortable conversation in front of a bunch of other people on a flight. I don't want to worry about the person next to me that's sitting next to me. I don't want to see the looks from other people as I'm walking down the aisle. I want to be able to ride the rides with my kids at Disney or Knott's Berry Farm, at Six Flags. I want to be able to, not worry when I'm getting on the ride that someone says, I'm sorry that you're not going to be able to ride. I want to be able to serve as a role model for my kids so that they don't look to food as what fulfills them and makes them happy, and they're not living for the next meal. I want to be a healthy role model for my partner, who I know also needs to change, and I know it's going to have to start with me. I want to be around longer. I don't want to repeat my parents' fate of diabetes or hypertension or heart disease or any of the other weight-related illnesses that people are prone to develop. I want to live a quality of life. I don't want to be in chronic pain anymore. I don't want to feel this in my joints. I want to have a good night's sleep. I don't want to have sleep apnea anymore. Whatever those sort of uniquely motivating factors are that brought you to this point of considering weight loss surgery. And it's not just failed diet attempts, because by the point that you're considering surgery, there are some major things that have happened along the way that are motivating you at this point. So those are the things that you write down in a positive way. So not, I don't want to get diabetes, but I want to lead a healthy life. I want to be able to ride the rides with my kids. So having sort of all of those positive visualizations for yourself and putting it either on a piece of paper, doing the Canva, or just writing it in your phone or in a journal in terms of what those things are. And as time goes by, you'll probably think of other things of like, yeah, that is motivating for me. That's what you turn to in the midst of these craving cycles, in this rough period in the initial stages after weight loss surgery, or even if you're not doing weight loss surgery, if you're just dieting, trying to lose weight, the visual tool is really, really helpful for you. Okay,